Now, after 4 years in exile, Catalan's ex-president Carles Puigdemont has been arrested in Italy. He led an independence movement in Spain's autonomous region of Catalonia, eventually staging a vote to succeed that the Spanish Supreme Court deemed illegal. He fled and, despite a couple of close calls, managed to remain free until now.
Carles Puigdemont has managed to elude Madrid for years, but his luck may have just run out at an airport on the Italian island of Sardinia. Puigdemont's lawyer, Gonzalo Boy, confirmed the former Catalan president's arrest late on Thursday night, saying Puigdemont was arrested earlier in the afternoon after being stopped by Italian border police. Spain accuses Puigdemont of organising an independence referendum in Catalonia in October of 2017. The referendum, declared illegal by Spain's central government, threw the country into its worst constitutional crisis in decades. With the result, Puigdemont and other Catalan leaders declared independence from Madrid. Spain responded by charging him and other leaders with rebellion and sedition. Puigdemont fled to Belgium, where he ran for election in the 2019 European parliamentary elections. He won a seat there and gained the immunity from prosecution that comes with being a member of European Parliament. But the European Parliament rescinded that immunity in March this year. That decision, however, is currently under appeal. Now, with his arrest in Italy, Puigdemont faces being extradited back to Spain. Puigdemont's lawyer says he's expected to appear in an Italian court on Friday.
And DW correspondent Nicole Reese joins us now from Madrid. Nicole, how likely is it that Spain will want to get a hold of Puigdemont? I mean, 9 other Catalan leaders, as we've heard, were just pardoned.
Yes, these pardons actually created a lot of controversy in the country, so you can really feel that this is a hot-button issue here in Spain. The opposition party leaders are demanding his extradition to Spain, and also the Supreme Court has said that they want to put him on trial in the country, so they're also demanding his extradition. In the meantime, the Spanish government, though, is keeping a rather lower profile. They issued a statement saying that they will be okay with any decision the Italian authorities are taking. And if you look at it closer, Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez right now is in a very, very delicate position, maybe even very inconvenient, because he has just started talks with the Catalan separatist politicians to ease tensions, to bring both sides closer together. He also depends on them for his government. Actually, in 2019, he was calling fresh elections because it was exactly these politicians who would not support his budget drop. So he's kind of under pressure from various sides here. And that's probably also why, at the moment, the government is keeping a rather low profile on this and waits what will happen.
So why was then Puigdemont arrested in Sardinia in particular?
Well, it is said that he was on his way to a pro-independence event, and he was arrested on the basis of a European arrest warrant. Now, at the moment, the authorities in Italy are trying to find out if this warrant is actually valid. The judges of Puigdemont say that this warrant has actually not been finalized and confirmed, so they have to really look into this matter. And let's not forget, a few years ago, Puigdemont was also detained by German authorities and then later released because the judges there could not find any real reason to really keep him.
You mentioned the talks with the government. What is next for the independence movement in Catalonia?
Well, the independence movement in Catalonia is still quite active. We've already seen protesters outside the Italian consulate in Barcelona right now this morning in favor of Puigdemont. They're protesting. And it is very likely that if he's being extradited, although his importance has been less and less over the past few years, that there will be a huge wound that will open up again this whole tensions conflict between the Spanish central government and the region will fire up again. And I think at that time we could expect really huge protests. And this is actually in a moment where the Spanish government is trying to keep things at ease and at bay. So very inconvenient actually for them.
Nicole Reese in Madrid, thank you so much.